Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today's video is gonna be story time with Boom. I'm gonna tell you the story of all this leg hair, all this, and all this burned away. So keep watching, grab some popcorn, grab some water, just pause the video right now to grab something to eat, to drink, because this is gonna be an interesting story. I hope you're all comfortable, because now is the time you need to sit down and just relax. So, what happened? How did all my leg hair burn away? Now, first of all, I was giving a party. At least I tried to give a party in my backyard. Fuck all these camera angles. Let me just tell you the story, how it happened. So I called some friends over to the backyard and we sat there for some time, and I got some firewood from the place farther back. So we laying everything in the fireplace, fire thingy. And when it was time to start the fire, we were doing that. We talked about making a fire. And then one of the worst things came. My neighbor, like on the right side of me, is like a really arrogant old lady. And she decided to call the police on us because we were talking about the fire. We talked to her while she was saying that, but she wasn't so unreasonable. So we couldn't even get anything out of her. So she said, maybe you move to the front yard, then I won't be so mad. But we, before that, didn't say we shouldn't do that to each other because the police couldn't do a lot of it. But yeah, we moved to the front yard. All the wood, everything. It was a big bundle, big pile of wood, like everything. And so we're sitting in the front yard. And we start making the fire, laying pieces like right, left, middle, and just putting some paper underneath it. But when I just wanted to start to light, we see the police car rolling up. We already expected that it would happen, so we didn't have anything illegal there. So police comes out, talks to my neighbor, and the policeman wants to talk to somebody above 18. But nobody's at home, so I am the guy they need to talk to. He basically tells me that we can't start a fire here and not anywhere in my village, and we need to move out a bit to like to the field, like farther up, and then we can start a fire there. But he wouldn't really want that, but he said he couldn't stop us if we did that because that is not private property, so you can just make a fire on it. But yeah, after they told us that, they left. My neighbor was still angry, of course. So we just asked the street around us, like the neighbor in front and the neighbor on the side, for things so we can move all the house, all the wood to the place where we want to start a fire. So we got from the neighbor across the street, we got we got a wheelbarrow from the neighbor back, in front of us, and we got some more wood and a good fireplace, like a metal one, where you can just start a fire easily and it gets really hot, but it's not a big open flame. So yeah, we got that. We took both those items all the way to the field. We need to walk like 3 times, even with 6 people. Eventually we get there and we have no way of starting it because we had some paper, but it wouldn't work. So I decide with my smart face, how smart I really am, to drop some gasoline in the top of the container, so it would all get soaked a bit in gasoline because that lights real easily. That wasn't even the most horrible part, because you can do that, but then you need to light the fire on a smart way. But I wasn't that smart, so I just sat right in front of the opening of the fire cage. Used my lighter right in front of it. Tried to use it. First time didn't work. Second time didn't work. So I moved closer in, and when I light it, this massive fireball comes out. It's insanely massive. Luckily we're wearing my glasses, otherwise my eyebrows wouldn't even be here anymore. But yeah, all my leg hair burned away from that massive fireball, and like all my beard hair and my mustache, all that hair just burned away like instantly. It was it was really red and bright, so I was like kinda blinded for a second. But yeah, we got all over that. I wasn't hurt, nobody else was hurt, so we just started the fire and made an easy fire there, like in the middle of a field. So it was a great night. We made some marshmallows and some holics above the fire, so it was still great. We had some food, we had some thing to drink, we had some alcohol as well. That wasn't really that great because I have one friend. I am not gonna name his name, but he isn't the type of person who stops drinking after some time, so we needed to physically stop him. But yeah, eventually he just laid on the ground and we didn't care about him anymore, so he was fine for then, at least we thought. So eventually at like 1:15 or something, we moved back home because all the wood was burnt up. So yeah, the fire was basically gone, so we decided to move back, and a good friend of mine helped the other friend who was kinda drunk back home, and he laid him on our couch in my living room. So we all just come back and we see him. You don't believe what I'm saying, but he was literally lying on the couch, puking everywhere on himself. It was so disgusting. Like everywhere there was puke. It was like all covering his body, and we were all standing back because we didn't know what to do. He sounded like he was not gonna breathe anymore, but we opened his mouth and we helped him. And then his best friend helped him and cleaned him up and everything. And we called one of the guys here, and her and her mother came and picked him up and moved him back to his house, because yeah, he couldn't ride his bike anymore, that was for sure. But yeah, then after that everybody was just kind of shocked. We want to watch a movie still, but everybody was kind of shocked, so they just decided, so let's go and go home. And then I was there just still with a really smelly couch, some pillows who were under puke, and a blanket that was under puke. And I just decided to throw it in the washing basket, leave it in the garage, and I slept. Then my father woke up the next day to that. He was pretty understanding because he has been young himself. But it was a great night. That day after, that friend came back because there was nothing really bad, but he came back with his parents and gave us a flower because we treated him well and helped him to get home. So we got a flower, and the best part about that was my dad was still washing off his puke from the couch, and no, not from the couch, from the pillows. So basically his parents saw all the puke and saw him, so it was a pretty funny sight to see. I hope you will never have something like this happen at your house, because it's kinda gross, all that puke everywhere. I have some videos about tonight, but I probably can't show them because they all want privacy. But I hope you like the story. If you have something to ask, just leave a comment down below and I will answer you. And please like and subscribe, because I'm almost at 25 subscribers, and it would be really nice if I can get a fourth of the way there to 100 subscribers. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and bye.